Let's make a chocolate chip sourdough loaf of bread. Y'all, I just cannot be trusted with a beautiful sourdough starter. I just want to keep making the bread. So we're trying a new inclusion loaf tonight, and that is chocolate chip. I'm bringing you along so early in this process this time because I am going to be trying to add the inclusions during the stretch and fold process. Let's get started. To my bowl, I'm going to zero out my scale and add 125 grams of active, beautiful sourdough starter. And now 350 grams of warm water. Take that off the scale and give it a good mix. Now we're gonna put this back on the scale and add 525 grams of this King Arthur bread flour. This is the only one I've ever used and I'm sticking to it. A little, look at all that flour flying around. Oh my God, it literally looks like it's flurrying. It looks like it's snowing in here. And now 10 grams of salt. This is the salt that I use. Love it. Now we can give this a really good mix until we get a shaggy dough. Tonight for dinner we had filet and salad, and I really wanted a fresh sourdough bread with it, but I didn't plan ahead of time. I did not have one being able to be baked. But what I do have is a lot of sourdough bread in my freezer. So I found a plain loaf that was just cut in half and I put it in the freezer. The bread was wrapped in parchment paper inside the gallon freezer baggie. I pulled it out, put it in the oven. It baked up so perfectly. It was so amazing. And my husband and I were just like, I made that. Like, I made that. It is perfect. It is so delicious, so fresh tasting still, so crispy. And that is why I love doing this. Now I just like to go in there with my hand and give it a few pinches. Not too much. Just makes me feel better about myself and the mixing process, and that all the ingredients are nice and combined. All right, we have a beautiful shaggy dough here now, so I'm just going to take my plastic shower cap here that is literally amazing, and I'm gonna let this sit on my counter now for an hour, and I'll be back to do our first set of stretch and folds. It has been 1 hour. I'm gonna do my first set of stretch and folds. I'm not gonna add my